video. Hey guys, this is actually kind of a special video. It's two clips in one, and rather than having a bonus clip, I consider the second one kind of a bonus clip. But what I want to show you in this game is the two best captures of an airfield that I have ever done in this game. One's from an older clip from patch 1.27, and it's going to be the second clip. The first clip that you're watching right here is the first clip, obviously, and it's in patch 1.29. And I am flying the H6K4 Japanese bomber. And I chose it because even though this is a domination map, I know there's still lots of ground vehicles, so I figured I might as well bomb, help our teammates capture the points without having to deal with ground units capturing the points. So I chose a bomber. And in the end, it turns out to be a really bad deal for me, because I do almost nothing as this in the bomber, as you will see. Let me try to get my words out. So, all my teammates are ahead of me. I'm flying really slowly. There are, well, I'm carrying two 250-pound bombs, or not pound, kilogram, I think. Maybe it is pound. No, I think it is kilograms. 250-kilogram bombs. And those are not very many, but they had to have a good spread, I guess you could say. So I'm like, okay, that's okay on the bomber. It may have been better for me to pick the 12 32-kilogram bombs in this particular instance because of all the armored cars, but I didn't because I didn't know it was all going to be armored cars. So maybe that was just my mistake at the beginning, who knows. But all of this will lead up to one of the best captures ever. You'll just have to wait and see, or you can skip forward in the video if you feel like not watching the beginning parts. I won't blame you, but I will know if you skipped. I can see all my statistics and analytics, so I know what you guys do. Actually, I don't check my analytics that often, so I wouldn't know, and I wouldn't care, really. But, okay, here we go. So, we're getting close to bombing the AA gun, and the Havoc, who was faster than me and lower than me, manages to kill him, so all that's left for me to kill is a single AT gun. Or not AT gun, AA gun. This is not tank warfare, this is air warfare. So I'm like, do I want to launch it? No. that other plane, whatever it was, the Wearaway, that's what it looks like, got those targets, so I'm just like, okay, well, I'll go for another cluster with my two 250-pound bombs. And am I going to get this cluster? Let's find out. I launched one bomb. I'm going to launch another here. And will either one kill anything? I actually don't remember, despite playing this thing like an hour ago. So, we'll find out together. Go ahead and turn around, because you always want to turn around when you're bombing rather than going over your target, because if you turn around, you will get further away from your target faster. Hey, one surface unit destroyed. Will I get the other one? Let's watch. I do. Yes, awesome. Double strike. But that was a waste. I could have used 32-kilogram bombs and done the exact same thing, but instead of having 2 bombs, I would have 16. But yeah, like I was saying, always turn around when you're in a bomber. Don't just fly over your target, because if you turn around, you'll get away from your target faster because you're already farther away from your target in that direction. So it's faster to do that, and so I turned around. So looking at the bottom left, we have 30 ground units. The opposing team has 18, and that's just an indication of how much killing my teammates are doing. So at this point I was like, why am I even in a bomber? There's only targets that can be killed by machine guns. There's nothing that needs bombs to kill. And yet my teammates are bombing, and they're doing better than me because they're faster, and that's basically it. So here I am in a bomber, got 2 ground kills, not doing so well. I'm going for this cluster of enemies, but that Havoc, once again, not the Havoc, the Wearaway, has once again destroyed so many of them. Well, so is the Havoc, actually. He has basically the whole kill feed. So launch one bomb at the light AA gun, not AT, and I have one more bomb to do something with. So let's go diving on this armored car, and hopefully I can kill it before somebody else does. At this point I didn't care if I lost the bomber, because I was just like, I'm so useless in this thing. Let's just die and get in another plane. Maybe my D3A1, because that has bombs and it's a fighter, so I guess you could call it an attacker. I did kill the light AA gun, so that's awesome. I launched my second bomb with the armored car. Will I get the kill? Probably. Yeah, there we go. Got a kill. So, out of 4 bombs, I've gotten 4 kills, but they were bigger bombs than what was even close to necessary, and everybody else is doing better than me in terms of killing ground units, if they are even going for ground units, so I'm rather useless in this thing. We are getting close to the point where the awesome landing happens. So you can see there's 1 ground unit left for the opposing team. So I was just like, well, I'm obviously not going to be the one who kills it because I am too slow. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to go down and we're going to fight. We're going to dogfight in this bomber. We're going to dogfight in a bomber. We're going to do this, and we're just going to see what happens. Maybe it'll be video worthy, maybe it won't. And trust me, it is video worthy what happened. So you saw I looked over there at the airfield. It was just like, do I want to try and be risky and crazy and do this just for good video? And because I don't really care if I lose the bomber, let's go capture that airfield. Let's do it. So we're gonna go capture the airfield. I was considering dropping my bombs on this guy, but he was too fast. That would have been hilarious. That would... Can you imagine dropping bombs on a plane and it hits the plane while it's in the air? That would be amazing. I mean, I've dropped bombs on planes that were sitting at the runway waiting to be repaired, but I have never dropped bombs on a plane as it was flying. That would be amazing. Tons of luck involved, of course. Not just skill. That would not be an indication of skill. That'd be an indication of luck. So here we have somebody shooting at me. I don't know who it is. It doesn't matter. My tail gunners are shooting at them. I still don't know who it was, even though they went across the screen. So just like, whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and slow down and go ahead and try to land this thing. Hopefully you don't kill me in the process. And I still want to know what's shooting at me. I do want to know. But I'm going for the airfield. Now I have a KI-41 or 43 shooting at me. Couldn't really read that from where I am. And I failed at landing. The ground was right there. But that was the smoothest crash landing I've ever seen, and I am fully intact. So my tail gunners are still shooting. I have actually captured the airfield by chance. I landed close enough where I was able to capture it. I mean, look at that. Now I have enemy planes shooting at me. I captured the airfield, so we have all 3. My tail gunners are still shooting. I will be repaired and rearmed in a certain amount of time. I type trollolololo, basically. That's what I was going for. And then critical hit damages of right gear leg and... Oh! Hello, Mr. Plane. I got an aircraft destroyed. I destroyed an aircraft while sitting on the runway. That was funny. So that was it for that clip. Now we go on to the second clip where I am flying in a Spitfire Mark IV, which is a Tier 4 plane, and this is from the 1.27 patch, not the 1.29 patch, which is the current patch. I'm chasing a BB-1, which is kind of relevant, kind of not. This is a similar scenario where it's a really good capture. It's not the same events that occur, but it's still a really good capture. Like, I don't crash in this one like I did in the other one, where that was the smoothest crash I have ever seen. But this one is instead an intentional landing. That just happens to work out. So fighting the BB-1, I managed to get my engine turned black, and apparently my engine is now producing very, very little power because I have to be going down vertically in order to maintain a decent speed. So I'm currently at, what speed is that? 190 kilometers an hour. So I'm moving relatively slow. I am still slowing down, and I'm really close to the tree line. So I'm going for this base over here. It's the enemy base. It was ours when I started going for it, so when I started going for it, it was ours, so I was like, let's go back to our base and repair my plane. Hopefully I can make it. But then the enemies captured it, and now I was just like, well, it's closer than the B airfield. I don't think I have a chance of reaching B. Let's just try to reach A, and hopefully it'll work out for us. Hopefully we won't get killed along the way from all these enemies, including that Beaufort, which I am looking at cautiously, and any other things that can kill us. So This is kind of dangerous. I'm at 160 kilometers an hour. I am close to the tree line. I have to turn really slowly just to make sure I can keep my altitude, what little altitude I have. And there's the airfield. I'm probably going to make it. My nose is black, but even if my engine dies at this point, I think I'm safe to land safely. Safe to land safely, yes. So here we go. Coming in for the landing, gears down, flaps at landing. Let's see if we can land and get an awesome capture. Nice landing, brake, and I am capturing the airfield. I am capturing the airfield. And then watch my engine. Watch when my engine dies. It's gonna die right here pretty soon. Watch for it. And my engine's dead. I wouldn't have been able to make it to the other airfield in that amount of time. My engine died basically when I landed, so no engine required. Got some extra XP for that. And I got the capture, so that was just awesome. And, I mean, you go to the enemy airfield, you capture it because your engine is dead and you have no choice but to land there, and then you have to wait and see, do they shoot at us? That's the questionable part. Now that we're sitting here, we've captured the thing, we are sitting duck, essentially, because we don't actually have an engine to even move, so we could be shot at easily, but they don't. We get the capture, I respawn, fully repaired, and I take off. All is good. So that's going to be it for this video. Like I said, no bonus clip this time, but in my opinion, this is kind of the bonus clip because it's just so awesome. Two nice, really nice airfield captures, including one crash landing that was the smoothest crash landing I have ever seen. I've never seen anything smoother than that. So, hope you all enjoyed the video. As you can see in this game, I really didn't do any killing, I guess. That looked like straight zeros across the board for me. But, yeah. We're gonna ignore that part. We're not gonna finish watching this game. So, hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye, guys. This one's gonna be about patch 1.29, and well, basically just that, but there's some other side things related to it that I want to talk about, but really that's just related to the patch. But as you guys requested in the last video, there will now